No, just recent events, and also, who was it? I think it was, I think it was Irvin. I
Uh-huh.
think it was Irvin who, he said on Twitter he wants to hear us talk more about, like, just, recent things and, like, San Diego things, kinda like a news channel type deal, but not really the news, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, so we can bring up some hot facts or some hot token items.
Yeah, because
So the first one,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the first one was something that you want to talk about, this new Rise Against album that you bought vinyl. Mr. Moneybags over here still buying vinyl.
I mean, I Gabby gave me a vinyl record player for my birthday last year, so I gotta use it. This is my second vinyl, and so this is my second Rise Against vinyl and second vinyl overall. Like, the album is great. I've listened to it once. I need to listen to it more, but so far it's super good.
So,
And yeah, I
so
just
you
want to.
own exclusively. I was like, you own exclusively Rise Against vinyls.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to gift me another one from another band, I'm always looking for more.
I don't
Um,
even know where to buy vinyls, bro. I
Yo,
didn't know they still
yes.
made them.
I had to Google it because it's not easy to find. You can't just go down the street to your local I mean, Target, yeah, sometimes, but they're rare. Like, it's not at every Target, you know? I just wanted to say a quick thing that, we're going to talk about what's new this week. If you guys have something new in the chat relating to yourself, something about yourself, even just like something in the news that caught your eye or anything, let us know in the chat so we can talk about it. But yeah, I just wanted to really talk about this Rise Against album because um, so Rise Against. I don't know if you guys how much do you know about Rise Against, Slaine?
I only know I don't know any of their history as a band or anything. I literally only know like three of their songs, but they're three of their like really good popular songs.
Okay, so let me give you a quick little history. So they were formed in 1999. So this is what their 21st year of being a band. So the guys look like they're getting old, but like that's everyone now. Like, did you see? We're gonna talk about this later, but I
No
don't.
idea who like what they look like or anything. I've never seen like their concerts or anything. I've only heard three of their songs. I
Uh-huh.
just really like them.
It's just shocking to me how like all of the artists back then, all of the actors right now they look old. Like, have you seen Owen Wilson? Like, have you seen Jim Carrey? Like, these guys in their prime, they look super young, and now we're getting old, man. It's just they look way different, and it's just hitting me hard because, like
um,
I said, Rise Against. I've been following them since 2009, I think. Maybe, yeah, when I started high school, 2009.
nine.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so Savior, that's like their most famous song. That's the song that hooked me, and I've been following them ever since. And I think I know almost all their songs, maybe 99% of them. I know
Nice.
maybe 95% of the lyrics of all their songs, and I'm just a big fan. And basically, what they stand for is um, just against animal cruelty. They're all vegan. I'm not that hardcore, but I do appreciate the message. They also stand for anti government corruption. They stand for anti global warming. Oh, they believe in global warming. Sorry. So they're like really good guys who have a message in all their songs. And I just really appreciate that. And their lyrics are so crazy. Like, the metaphors they do, the imagery, it's just insane. Um, and I was talking about this with Jay yesterday over Discord. Jay was talking about how he was like, "Hey, Hazi, you don't know anything about hip hop," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And then I said, "What did I say?" I know Lil Wayne did the shots, but then he was like, "Bro, that's Lil Jon. Is that true? Or is it Lil Wayne or Lil Jon?"
No, shots. That's Lil Jon. That's
Lil, see, I don't know. Okay, so I guess
yeah,
he
that's
caught me.
Lil Jon. And then who is it? The people that did
LMFAO.
Party Rock. Yeah,
Okay,
the Party Rock.
yeah, the party rock. Yeah,
That's
yeah, okay. So it's Lil Jon. See, I don't know anything then. And then he was telling me about how hip hop it has so much meaning in their songs and all that. I'm like, really? Like, all I hear is them saying hey, hey. Like, that's literally all the songs that I've heard from hip hop. But then Irvin came in. He was like, no, that's trap. I'm like, oh, I think you might be right. I have heard like though that like that type of beat, that type of just talking about drugs, girls, sex, drinking. That, like, I don't like those songs, and those songs are just so superficial to me. Like, I don't care about those songs. But Jay did show me some really good hip hop songs, and I might get more into hip hop because the lyrics of he mentioned Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I need to check those guys out because I do appreciate lyrics that are deep.
Yes, definitely, man. Like, look, if you're gonna dive into hip hop and hip hop culture, be ready for like it ain't no joke, because hip hop and rap, first of all, aren't even categories of music. They're a standalone entity. So you have music, and then you have hip hop and rap. That's how unique of a genre that they were. Like for years, people argued. I think even like to this day, people still argue whether or not rap can be classified as music because people who study like music and music principles and stuff, music has certain elements to it that make it music, and rap doesn't have all of those elements. It has some unique element. It's a lot of mumbo jumbo. So if you're gonna get into hip hop culture, definitely you're gonna learn all of that stuff. It's gonna be a great journey for you.
Yeah, I mean, I felt crazy that I felt bad that I didn't know the difference between trap and hip hop because I just thought
Nah,
hip hop
you
was
don't listen to
just
it. Like,
all the same. Yeah, I'm not I'm
yeah,
not
like
a
you don't
fan.
listen to it, so
I didn't
it's
know.
not a big deal that you're not knowledgeable about it. That's being
Hmm.
able to admit that you're not knowledgeable about it. It's probably the biggest
Step
step
one.
forward you can make
Yeah,
towards learning hip hop. Because a lot of
yeah.
people, yeah, a lot of people listen to hip hop and rap, or they don't listen to hip hop and rap, and they also judge it. Oh, this is bad. This is trash. This it's not even real music, but they've never listened to it. So at
Hmm.
least you can acknowledge that you just don't know because you don't.
Yeah, exactly. But for right now, I'm gonna stick to my Rise Against. Maybe I'll check out hip hop in the future, but like I'm just saying, like if you want to check out some really good lyrics, really good rock, so basically when you these guys are punk rock, but
Hmm.
they sound more pop, so it's like pop punk rock. So it's not like metal, it's not screamo or anything. That's what a lot of people think, but no, it's like really good lyrics, really good beat. In my opinion, it's just really good music, really quality music. So check out Rise Against. Their new album is called Nowhere Generation. As for number two, I don't know if you checked out Loki, the new Loki show.
Literally, I just watched it like right before I did this.
Oh, me
I
too.
got off work. Yeah, I got off work today, and then I turned on this once and I watched it. Okay, I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I watched the whole episode and I hated it. The
What?
plot had too many holes. It's about time travel, so
Yeah.
there's already like from episode one, we're gonna be debating paradoxes and time travel theories, and I don't like doing that really. So there's the time travel aspect. There was a bunch of plot holes just already in the show and like consistency errors that I'm gonna pick apart. I might even start a YouTube channel to do it.
Yo.
But no. So I watched the entire episode and I hated it. And then the twist that hooks you into the show, like the way it's supposed to be designed to. When they got to the twist of the episode, I was like,
Oh, at
"Yep,
the
I'm
end.
in." Yeah, I
Okay.
was absolutely in.
Yeah,
I was
that was
absolutely in.
honestly I didn't think about that. I didn't think it was that much of a twist because. But then again, so I was watching the episode. I felt like I actually felt hyped for it because I love time travel stuff. I love theories. I love coming up with theories, thinking about all this, and then
Yeah,
and then I'm like, where's the show gonna go? And then I was surprised and happy that it's going that route. So yeah, I'm happy about that ending too.
yeah, that's sick, man. I like talking about time travel and stuff like that, but I like it when it's hypothetical. I don't like it in media and movies because like when you actually see it, they're presenting you with like one form of time travel. But I want to talk about all of them at the
Hmm.
same time. So to be forced to only watch one is like, man, that wouldn't happen, but it's still all theoretical anyway. So
Okay, so let me
just
let
yeah, it's just me being gripey.
what So you've seen Back to the Future, I'm guessing.
I'm not.
Oh, what? Okay, what have you seen? You've seen Avengers Endgame?
Yeah, I've seen all of the Avengers movies. I've seen all the Marvel movies. I'm trying to think what time travel for me, like I think like Futurama. I watched a lot of Futurama, so that was my like time travel um experience,
Uh-huh.
so to say. I watched a few like time travel anime. Of course, there have been like movies and TV shows that incorporate time travel. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but it's a common thing, you know.
Hmm. It's
It's common enough.
yeah,
Go ahead.
it's actually my favorite type of, I guess, genre, if you'd say, because I just, like I said, I just love coming up with theories and see what happens, and like things that you missed come out like at the end because the character goes back in time and goes through the same
Mm-hmm.
sequence. I love that. Um, I was gonna say, I don't know. I don't think you've checked out my favorite show, Dark. Like I told you, like
No.
in episode 1 back then.
Look, you said to watch Ozark. I watched the first season
Mm,
and I didn't like.
yeah.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it. So everything else you said to watch, I was just like, nah.
Now Ozark, yeah, it gets way better. It's like Breaking. I don't know if you have seen Breaking Bad.
Seen Breaking Bad. Ozark wasn't like that at all.
No, because Breaking Bad is they're the same first season. The first season is not that good, but it gets way better. Like, if you watch Breaking Bad first season, you're gonna hate it, and like, and it's true, it's not that good, but it gets way better. But no, but with Dark is just on a whole nother level. Like that's my favorite show by far. Like it's about time travel.
Oh wait, is Dark about the one like the little boy goes in that cave
Yeah.
and then he gets lost? Oh yeah, I think I watched the pilot for that,
Uh-huh.
and then I think I determined that I wouldn't like. So I might try it again. I might try it again.
It's because once you get to the main aspect, the main plot of going back in time, it just blows your mind. The details that they put into the show, it's crazy. I think you might
Okay.
like it.
Okay, yeah, I might try it again. I'll give it a try. But yeah, but as back to like Loki, I watched the entire first episode. I didn't like it, and then when they got to like the plot twist that's supposed to make you like the show, I'm in, bro. I am in 100%. I cannot wait until it's not taboo about it, like to talk about it anymore. So y'all got 2 days. Y'all got
Yeah.
2 days to watch this episode. On Friday, I'm talking about Friday afternoon. I'm talking about it. All right, 2 days.
Let's talk about it. I'm down.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. It just dropped like today. So
No,
I ain't
yeah,
gonna do
on
it like
Friday, on
that.
Friday.
Yeah, so on Friday. Yeah, I'll get that.
But
E3. I didn't watch E3. Did you watch E3?
no, it's gonna be new. I think it's next week, so starting Monday. So it's
Oh,
before
okay.
our next show. That's why I wanted to talk about it, because we're so by the time we are doing our next show, which is next Wednesday, there's already gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a new Smash character, because a new Smash character is gonna be announced next Wednesday in the morning. I mean, that's
Oh,
what I think, because it's E3, like Nintendo.
is that a rumor or is it confirmed?
Nah, it's a rumor. What's
Oh, it's just
happening
a rumor.
Friday?
Okay, but we can expect. Oh, so Loki came out today, so I'm giving y'all 2 days to watch it before I start talking about it without worrying about spoilers for nobody. So Friday afternoon, I'm talking about Loki. If you ain't seen it, don't hear no spoilers. No, I don't care. You had 2 days.
No, yeah, that's enough time, because I was everybody's been waiting for this since Falcon and Winter Soldier, yeah, like a month ago, maybe 2 months
Waiting
ago.
on Loki since they first showed it. Because
Yeah,
like when it happened in the movie when he escaped, I was like, Loki's getting his own like, and Loki's gonna get I thought he was gonna get a movie. I was like, Loki's getting a movie. I can't wait to watch it because Loki's like one of my favorite Marvel characters, if not my favorite. I don't know. I haven't actually decided who's my favorite yet, but Loki's up there. He's in contention.
you know what's cool? The fact that in the I guess never mind, no spoilers. But in the first episode, it was so good. Like, um,
We'll talk about it after the show. We'll talk.
no, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just saying, watch it if you haven't, because if you don't like the beginning like we did, you're gonna like the ending of that first episode.
Oh, you're not hyped for Loki yet? Dang, he should
He
have
should
stayed
stay dead.
dead.
Yeah, we had this conversation. But Hedda, they explained. Remember what we talked about? I mean, I don't know if they explained it, but like, I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. When he walked away, I was mad.
Freed my nigga. All right, let's see. We gonna keep it rolling because I gotta leave like right at 8 o'clock. So
Yeah, no problem.
we 20 minutes deep. We got some shit to do. Bling bling. All right, so we're just gonna roll right into the second topic. This is gonna shift all the way. Well, it's not
Nice.
gonna shift too far, I guess, because we're talking about E3 and new Smash character coming out. Who do you think it is?
Oh, see, nobody knows who it is because there's been no hints, no leaks.
Okay,
But
who are you hoping for?
I hope it's Crash or Sora. Honestly,
Or you're basic.
it's because I already got Banjo. I can't think of anyone else that I want.
Okay, well that's crazy. Well, mine is gonna be like I didn't even play the Tales games, but a lot of people
Lloyd?
want Lloyd
Yeah.
in the game, but I played a different Tales game. I played I forget what the name of it was. I think it was a Symphonia game, but it was like a sequel. It was a sequel to a Lloyd game, I think. And the main character in that game was Emil or Emern or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it was just stereotypical protagonist. He has a dual conscious within his body, and the real guy he's pretty shy and
Like
subtle,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
and then his alter ego was like super strong. Yeah, it's like super strong, dark, edgy type deal. I want Emil in the game. Like even if he's not the sword character, I loved that. It was a Tales of Symphonia or something. I love that game so much, and I just want to. I want Emil in the game.
I
But
mean,
yes,
that'd be a good
did
pick.
you?
I like that.
Okay, yeah. So as for the topic though, on Smash, this was on Twitter, but pretty much some guy posted like a screenshot from Discord, and he was saying that he wants Squad Strike to be the main competitive mode for Smash Ultimate instead of 3 stock. And I'm a huge ass Marvel fan. I love me some some Marvel 3, and it's so 3v3. I love the Marvel meta. I think Marvel had the best. Well, Marvel has the best competitive gaming meta, and it revolves around utilizing 3 characters. So if we could do that for Smash and make Squad Strike the main like competitive focus, I think it will. It'll definitely shift the entire metagame like on its head. Like it won't even be Smash in the sense that we know it, because I said when you have one character for 3 lives, pretty much Smash is about adapting. It's like who can adapt to their opponent. Excuse me. Who can adapt to their opponent the fastest and apply like those adaptations. But when you're using 3 different characters, the competitive meta shifts. So instead of being better at adapting, reacting, and um, learning, you have to um, you have to be better at your specific character, because like I said, you're not gonna have the same defensive options, so you're gonna get better at offense. And I love to see a offensive competitive metagame.
Okay. Well, what do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys? I feel like nobody plays Squad Strike though. It's so rare to find somebody that likes and plays Squad Strike
Well,
regularly.
because there's no one who plays squash like competitively, because it's not a competitive format.
Yeah.
Everyone is, like I
True.
said, with Smashers, like they're all practicing for 3 stock, so that's all that they play. They want to get as much practice in as possible. People they play squash like side event or for fun, whatever. But if we actually shift, like I said, if we shift competitive focus to squash strike, we're gonna have to have a few rules about like echo fighters and close fighters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if we can, well, even if we don't, even if we allow like echo fighters and
Martha
stuff
and
to be on the
Lucina,
same
really?
team,
Nah.
Martha Lucina, Peach Daisy, fucking Martha Lucina Joker, Martha Lucina Cloud, probably gonna be the top tier teams. Like it's gonna be super swordsman heavy, but I like I like the fucking, what's it called, the vision, I guess. I like the vision of watching an offensive Marth and an offensive Lucina and an offensive Joker, rather than watching 3 stocks of Marth, hide and shield, and space fair for 6 minutes, timing out a Sonic who's running away from him on Kalos. Like,
Okay. Well, I have a counter argument for you because you mentioned how Squad Strike. You said it shows and it's better for adapting, right? You saying it
no, I
enables
said
adapting.
squash. I said if we play squash strike as the competitive mode, it forces you
If
that you have to learn 3 different characters. So instead of learning how to be defensive and shield and space with one character, you learn to be offensive with 3 characters. Because if you're playing against 3 characters, you don't have the time to learn how to adapt to them and play defensively. But what you can do is play more offensively.
I
So
mean,
having 3 different characters, it forces you to play more offensively and be better at playing offensively rather than being better than playing defensively. And I think that'd be a good thing for Smash.
so I think it'd be good in terms of like it'd be way more fun to watch. That's for sure. But it'd be way less competitive because like you're talking about adaptiveness. So if we play three stocks like we already do, like
Hmm?
that's basically adapting to like as the match goes on and on and on, you can
Yeah,
see
you.
what your character can do against their character. And it's like okay, the better player is gonna win because it takes 3 stocks to beat them. Whereas if it was 3 different characters versus 3 different characters, you can cheese one of their characters, and it's like okay, I just gotta cheese the other one the same way. Oh wait, I can't. It's like they gotta like I gotta. It's different. It's like it's not as
Yeah, but
competitive.
you see how, well, no, because that just forces the metagame to evolve. It's like if I have to, hey
Is that
Josh, that's
Josh?
Josh with
Yo, what's
the
up, Josh?
follow,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So like I said, like if you focus on cheesing their first character, right? So we know first of all, squash, right? You can change the starting like the order of your squad. So that's a mind game. And then you can have you have to play at least 3 characters, but those characters are gonna have weaknesses. So now you have to form 3 characters that kind of cover each other's weaknesses. That's a meta game. And then mid set, if you die early, you have to make sure your characters are strong enough like to make up for it. That's a meta game. Or you can just have your best character first and hope and play defensively for your first life to not get cheesed, and then you just it's it's a lot of different metagames that can evolve all around being offensive rather than the current metagame of I just have to wait, learn, and adapt, and hopefully my character lives long enough, and I could just play the best character in the game and whoever it is currently, and just sit and shield, do stuff, adapt.
Yeah, Cruz is saying that he would like to play Olimar with, like, against only one Olimar stuck, and that's true. Like, if you hate a character to play against, yeah, it'd be better for you. But let's say you hate playing against Peach. Okay, they got a Daisy. That's already 2. That's a way more disadvantage.
Well, it's like that's why we're saying we may have to implement rules about echo fighters or characters with really close designs. But who's gonna come up with those rules? There's no, like I said, there's no league. League. Like there's no Smash like tribunal or committee, or we're definitely not gonna agree on rule set as a community. So the only way we could make it fair would be to just simply allow any team to use any character, including echo fighters. So yeah, of course you're gonna fight Peach Daisy. You're gonna fight Martha Lucina. You might even have to fight double Belmonts just if someone's trying to like cheese or whatever. But like I said, at the same time, there is that comp building meta to where I have 3 character slots. All 3 characters have weaknesses, and I need to cover those weaknesses for my characters. So in order to deal with like saying Peach Daisy, I can just have one Game and Watch. As long as my lead character is Game and Watch and I can play a decent Game and Watch, I can beat a Peach Daisy team because Peach Daisy both share a weakness into Game and Watch. All 3 links must go.
Yeah, there's a lot of links.
Yeah, you can have an all 3 link team, and then your opponent just picks Sonic and Olimar, and they just hit you twice, and then they run away, time you out. You see, like the meta games, it evolves and it branches into so many different possibilities, and it all stems from being offensive. So that's what I like about it. Like I love me some Marvel, because even like I said, the best characters in Marvel don't make the best teams. That's something any Marvel player will tell you. You can't just pick Morgan, Phoenix, and Doom, or Virgil, Morgan, whatever. You can't just pick the 3 best characters in the game and have a good team because they don't cover each other's weaknesses.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but in that game, can't they just, you can just switch whenever you want?
Yeah, that's different.
It's different.
That's different. They can switch whenever they want. So like I said, Smash is a different game. It's a different fighting game. So even though you can't switch the order mid match, your order going into the game, even the characters you select from the character select screen.
That's the RNG right there. I think that makes it more RNG because it's like,
it's all mental. It forces you to think about it.
No,
you don't pick wrong.
Yeah, if like basically you're trying to counter the other guy's character, but you pick wrong.
That's only like the top level, because I said just going into a random bracket, like a Joker player can lose to a Puff in bracket, so there's still that level of skill required to actually win. You have to be good at your 3 characters to be like, and you have to be better than your opponent at your 3 characters. And then once you start getting into like the top 8s, the top 16s, where your skill levels start, they start balancing out, they start equating, and now it's gonna become more so, okay, we're equal in skill, so what's gonna give me the edge to win the match? Character tiers. This character is better than this character, but this character counters this character. So I should like I said, I don't have to be good at Game and Watch, but if I'm going against Sam Sora for top 8, and I know he plays Peach Daisy, I'm probably gonna practice a little Game and Watch specifically for Sam Sora. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, it just adds a layer of RNG. You don't think that? You don't believe that?
I don't think it's RNG because it's not random. You're actively thinking about it and you're actively making decisions. So it's not just like I'm gonna pick Game and Watch into Peach Daisy and free win. It's a toss up. Like no, because you still have to be better than his Peach and his Daisy. You don't get the free win because your character is a counter because of skill level. But it is an innate advantage because Peach Daisy lose to Game and Watch.
No, you know what?
See?
It'd be better if you pick one character and then your opponent picks another character and you just switch like in League. That would make it fair because that would make it way more fair. So you know the order in advance because you know what happens in League of Legends. Like you already know.
Yeah, I know counter
So,
pick meta. Yeah.
Yeah, you just counter pick each other so the teams are balanced at the end. But in Smash, you can't do that because if you pick your lineup wrong, you're done. You're gonna lose.
Well, in Smash, we have a rule. It doesn't really come up, but we always have blind pick, and that's when you said before your set, you announce your character to a third party, and then you go into the game, and you can't change like what you announced. What you said you're gonna play.
No, but that's no. I'm saying you should tell your opponent what you're gonna play, not blind pick it. I like draft pick.
You think we should draft pick it?
Yeah,
okay,
because so you guys can both counter each other, so it's not RNG. Because if it is, then like I just picked Snake into Ness, and then I just lose, and my Snake is useless. So it's like a 2v3.
Don't forget, you can still, even if you pick Snake into Ness, you can still change, like I said, the starting order of your team. Like you pick 3 characters for Squash Strike, and then before you load it to the game, you choose who you send.
Yeah, that's what. And if I choose wrong, it's done. I'm done.
A best friend. We can talk about it later. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, but in the chat, let me know what you guys think. You guys think it's
alright
as competitive as Slaine makes it be or not? Because
all 3. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying about draft. But like I said, before you load into the game, you choose which characters you're gonna go in first, second, and third.
Don't you do that in Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
So let's say
your lead is RNG, but
yeah, your lead is not RNG
because it's not RNG because you're choosing who to send first. You have team preview. Team preview broke the Pokemon meta.
Yeah. But like
it'll be the same for Squash Strike. You will see their team of 3. You have to guess who they're gonna send in first, but that's a mind game. That's not really RNG.
Yeah,
it's a choice.
No, because if you pick wrong, because you don't know. If you pick wrong, you're done.
If you pick wrong, just pick your 3 best characters. Play Snake, Mario, and who else?
Banjo. Yeah.
Yeah, just play Snake, Mario, Banjo for every possible matchup.
But if they pick Ness first, then I lose because I picked Snake.
Well, yeah, people are gonna pick Ness against you. That's why you have 2 other characters.
Yeah.
To make up for Snake's weakness.
But if they go the first stock, both of them, I already lost the character.
Okay, so look, if you have Snake on your team, right, and they have Ness on their team, you know Snake 100% loses to Ness.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't start with Snake because you can't risk losing that matchup like just off rip. So you would either start Banjo or Mario.
You think so? No, because they can. I mean, if I knew their characters, I would easily counter them. But I can't counter what I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you're not gonna know your opponent's full team like that going into a set. Like, why?
It's to make it more fair, so I can counter them and they can counter me back.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I think that'll just make Smash tournaments just take way too long. Waiting people just sitting there counter picking characters. That'll just take too long.
Let's say exactly it would. It's not viable in my opinion. But let's say I play Mario and Luigi, whatever, and then I go to a major. I travel all the way to Florida. I'm playing this random guy. He goes and I don't know his characters. And then we start the match, and then this guy plays Martha and Lucina. So the 2 sword characters that I lose to. So I'm already in losers.
You better be really good.
It's RNG.
You better be really good.
No,
it's not RNG. Like
because I don't know the characters.
Like no, so with that RNG, that's no different than you playing 3 stock and you show up round 1 and you play Snake and your opponent plays Ness.
No, because in game 1, I lose. No, I lose game 1 in a regular set, but then I can counter the character. But in Squad Strike, I can't do that because I don't know who they're going to start. I don't know who they're going to start.
Well, no, because Squash Strike, it would still be best of 3.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be able to know who they're going to start, at least. So that I can counter that, because you can't counter them. Like, it's not as competitive.
You want to go into a Smash matchup already knowing who your opponent, like, is going to play.
No, like
That's
rock paper scissors. Yeah, you bet rock paper scissors, and then either whoever loses announces their character, and then I counter, and then he counters, and then I counter, and then he counters. It shouldn't be blind pick. And that's a whole meta. If that was the case, I would love Squad Strike.
well. See, if you do it like that, then you're just playing for favorable matchups.
And that's how it is.
That's just one meta of what could possibly be. Because, like
Yeah.
I said, your team has to have synergy with itself also. So even if you just pick 3 counter characters, if your characters just don't mesh well, you'll probably still lose that game.
What do you mean mesh well with what?
Okay, I'm trying to think like this is gonna be purely hypothetical because we don't have a squash strike meta, right? So let's say like you play Snake, right? And you know Snake has a glaring weakness to Ness.
Yeah.
So you pick up who's good against Ness. Maybe like
Marth,
Rosalina.
Marth.
Is Rosalina still
Yeah.
good? Okay, so yeah, so you have a pocket Marth. Or even if you want Marth like in your main team, so you would play Snake, Marth, and
then
those are 2 characters who, like I said, they're pretty like Marth covers Snake weakness. What are Marth's weaknesses? Like rush down. So
Fox.
who would be?
I don't know.
Yeah. So who would be good against like rush? Yeah. So Snake pretty much Snake counters rush down. So that's a synergy in and of itself. And you just have a third character that you're good with, like Mario or Banjo, that you're just good with, and they're pretty versatile in matchups. And that team right there, yeah, or like ZSS.
Yeah. So I'm not. Yeah, that's correct. But like when the
having
game starts,
team synergy would be more important than knowing who your opponent plays.
No, but when the game starts and I pick wrong, then I'm done. I already lose a character. It's not fair. Wait, in Yu-Gi-Oh, you're allowed to side in cards from a pool of 50 cards.
From the side deck, yeah. The duelists don't have to tell each other what cards to switch in and out. Oh, you don't have to tell? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, but only 15. It's not the whole deck out of 40. Dude,
Well,
if
yeah,
you can do all 40.
But see, I think you're too focused on the disadvantages that come in a counter matchup. But like I said, that's a very small part of what makes competitive Smash competitive.
No, I'm just saying it's RNG. The fact that I don't know what they're gonna start with. That's
you don't
RNG.
know what your opponent will start with now.
No, you do.
You show up to pool is completely blind.
Okay, and then I can counter it the next game when I lose. And
no,
this,
you can't.
This meta, yes, I can. I can.
No, Haas, listen. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I asked for the character before game 2.
No, because in competitive Smash, the blind rule.
Yeah.
I say it's before you sit down, you tell someone who you're gonna play, and then you come to the screen. Your opponent doesn't know who you're gonna play, but you both lock in who you've already determined you're gonna play.
Yeah.
So there's no chance for a counter game 1. It's not
True.
RNG. Game 1 is about you sending out your best possible character and hoping you outplay your opponent. It's not RNG. It's an active decision. So having 3 characters that form a team is no different than having 1 character 3 times. You're still gonna show up. You have no idea who your opponent's gonna play. You lock in your 3 characters, and then at that point, you see who your opponent's team is, and you can meta analyze. Okay, well, I can't send in Snake first because he has Ness.
But how do you know he's going to start with Ness? Oh, he's not.
You don't. But if he has a Ness on his team, you can't send in Snake because you risk him starting Ness.
Okay, but they have they all the characters counter my characters. What would you do?
All of their characters happen to counter your characters.
Yeah.
You just gotta outplay it. All right, figure it out. You got it's a best of 3. You figure that shit out. You have to outplay them.
Okay, where's the counter picking aspect to your meta? If you
counter picking only comes into play in 3v3 at like the highest level. Once skill difference stops being so much of a factor in the game, like once 2 competitors get around the same, skill level, in order to get an edge, they'll start looking into like counter picks. So you might see Tweak like against Light, right? And Tweak will have a team that is good together and it counters Fox. And Light might have a team that's good together and it specifically counters Wario. They both still have 2 other characters, and they have their player skills in order to like play their matchups, but they're seeking that edge in trying to catch that counter matchup at a specific timing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I said
Wait.
that's where it gets competitive. The competitive aspect of it it'll be a lot more mental and it'll be a lot more offensive because like I said, when you have three characters and your opponent has three characters, you can't focus on learning the matchup. You have to focus on being the best at your three characters. You want your skill difference to matter more, so much so that the character counterpick matchup matters less.
Okay, but okay, yeah, true. But one of the arguments that I have. Oh, so I just want to
Yeah,
say what's
Nitro.
up to everybody in the chat. Nitro, yeah, we are. What's up, Chris, Choopy?
Oh, yeah, the gang is
Yeah,
here.
everybody's here. Head out. I'll answer that right now. So basically, let's say that. What do you guys think? Let me know. It's 7:40, dude. We might be here just talking about this.
Lose game one, man. It's RNG.
No, yeah, it's
I got
because
countered.
it's let's say my best character is Mario, and then in Squad Strike, like I just SD or I get cheesed and I lose my Mario. I'm gonna lose. And it where if
No,
it wasn't
you can make up for that, bro. People SD with 3 stocks.
yeah, so but I can play Mario.
You can
again.
always come back off the skill of yourself as a player.
But it's RNG that I lost my Mario.
It's RNG that you lost your stock to an SD. It's RNG that I get back
or I got cheesed.
Stage spiked as a fox.
No,
bro.
let's say I got cheesed. Like I got thwacked at 0. That's RNG.
No, if you got cheese, you got outplayed.
Like what?
If you got cheese, you got outplayed, bro. You either got red or you pressed the wrong button, which means it was your fault, or they outplayed you.
But what I'm saying is right now in this meta, if I play Mario, I lose 1 stock to RNG. I still have 2 with Mario that I can come back. Where if it was Squad Strike, I lose my Mario when it's GG because
it's not GG. You have 2 other characters,
but they're not as good as my Mario.
That's what I'm saying. It's because you have 3 characters and only 1 Mario. You will get better at your other 2 characters.
Wait, everybody in the chat is against me. Are you guys all agreeing that Squad Strike is more competitive? What is this?
No, they might not agree that Squad Strike is more competitive. They're just agreeing that losing game 1 isn't RNG, bro.
This makes no sense. Like I thought you guys would be on my side.
All right, so like, you know, let's take. No, I'm not even going to take it back. We can take it. We're gonna stay in Ultimate, right? So Bayo Fox. Bayo Fox is a lot better now, but imagine, like that. I go on a Squad Strike and we get to the loading screen. I have Fox, Ridley, Lucario. My opponent has Bayo, Shulk, and Kirby. And I start my Fox because, you know, I'm a Fox player. I'm Slaine. I'm going to do these perfect pivots. And they start Bayo. I mean, yeah, I'm in a losing matchup, but that doesn't guarantee that I lose my Fox first before they lose their Bayo. And even if I get, I'm saying, down tilted at 0, I get Bayo comboed, I'm start mashing up B, and I kill myself at 0. Well, now it's 3v2, and I have Ridley coming in. But I can still win this game. My Ridley can be better than his Bayo plus 2 characters. Or I might die. The Lucario comes in with max aura, and then I reverse 3-0 the team. My skill as a player and my ability, my skill as a player is always a factor. Like, it's always more of a factor than how much better one character is compared to another.
Okay, so let me talk about what Cruz said. He's only good with Zero to Samus. We're gonna give you the most extreme example. So like you suck with all the characters. Zero Suit is only good. So in a Squad Strike meta, Cruz, you wouldn't win anything. But if we keep it this meta, you'd be the best. Let's say you're the best Zero to Samus in the world. So if we keep this meta, it'd be like you're proving you're the best of this character. But I do agree that with Squad Strike meta, if you win a big tournament, you'd be the best player overall, I guess. That would make sense. I can see that. But and not. Then, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. So when it comes to Smash 2, bro, our game has like 50 characters. Only being really good with one character, 50. I hate to say, it's
there's 80.
Yes, that's 80. Yeah, so even better. Smash has 80 characters. To only be good with one of them is a disservice. Like, it's a disservice. Like, I know people are character specialists. People only play their favorite characters or whatever. But I say, if you're gonna go into competitive, and especially if our new competitive mode becomes Squad Strike or 3v3, if you're only good with one character, you're not gonna make it far in bracket. Wait, say any just add me Slaine. No, bro. I'm only good with one character. I play a bunch of characters. I'm only good with one. He ain't even that good.
Yeah, Nitro plays weird characters, so he's gonna have an advantage in Squad Strike.
I think Nitro would body us if Squad Strike became
He plays
like the
Pac-Man,
if Squad Strike
Falco.
became the norm. Nitro would body us for like the first like month. Because
No, that's
I
never
don't
gonna
think
happen.
any
Don't take it that
I don't
far.
think any of us are as good with three individual characters as Nitro is.
Nah,
Like
Nitro would never beat us.
whack ass Falco, the whack ass Falco, the whack ass Mario, and the whack ass Pac Man. But all three against my Ridley Lucario and my Lil
Fox.
Link.
I don't know. What do you guys
Lil
think?
Link before I go Fox. Maybe JJ's good with what Marth and
And Villager.
fuck is AC would be busted. I feel like Fallen would be busted too. Fallen is a low key a character mechanic.
Yeah, but if you're known for one
And
character, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, if you're only known for one character, just pick up two more.
Okay, it would be something new to try out. That'd be cool.
I was known for Fox, and now I'm Ridley, Lucario, Fox, Lil Link. I'm trying to get a Shulk off the ground. I'm hoping Emil gets in the game. We're gonna keep this show rolling though, because we got 20 minutes to get through the rest of all.
Yeah, that was a good
Let's go.
conversation though.
Yeah, I'm 100% down for some competitive Squad Strike. Even if we don't replace stocks with it, I would love to see like a tournament where Squad Strike is the main focus. Because I want to see how people really grind when, like I said, when offense becomes a better skill to have than defense. I want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fact being alpha sucking with a character? Hey, I had Cloud. Boy. Everybody in SD knows Slaine from Smash 4. Never went better than O2. Well, I wouldn't say never, but yeah, rarely went better than O2. Cloud. Alright, let's keep this motherfucker rolling. So our third topic though is gonna be real sad boy hours. Because Sakurai said he retiring this year, possibly early.
He's been saying that
Man,
forever though. That's the thing.
Well, he's been saying he's tired forever. He's definitely like he tired and his health issues, and he's been saying he wants to stop working, but he's never really said like I'm retiring. Fuck niggas. I'm done.
He's always
And I
said
think
that. What do you mean? After Brawl? After Brawl, he said
after
that.
Brawl, he
Yeah.
said he was retiring.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I wasn't around for Brawl, so
And then he got
excuse my ignorance.
he got pressured like really really bad, like to the point where the company said we're just gonna go on without you, and then he was like, no, that's my baby, let me come back. So he was forced to come back in a way.
He wasn't forced. Nah, he wasn't forced. He simped.
I mean,
He wasn't forced to come back. He just simped. He didn't want to see his precious Smash series get the Star Wars treatment. Like he
they know you as Tiki Breezy's homie, chilling with TK.
bro, chill out. I hate y'all. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't be in the Discord. Y'all don't know me in the gang. The pride. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all.
No, but it'd be sad.
Man,
I think Smash is never gonna be the same if Sakurai quits. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be worse because it might be better. Like, you never know, but it's gonna be way different.
Yeah, we never know. It's definitely gonna be way different. I wouldn't even be surprised if the next Smash game is a MOBA.
That'd be kind of cool though.
That would be trash. I'm not trying to play MOBA Smash. No. You think I want to lane against a Bayonetta?
MOBA
No.
Pokemon? That got announced, didn't it?
I think they said they were doing it, but I don't think I've seen any new information about it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's been canceled or not.
Well, yeah, like I think he's getting old into that age where like I finally like believe that he's actually gonna quit because he's gonna retire. He has to retire someday. Who's the next character? We already talked about this. So I think so. My prediction at E3, it's gonna be Sora or Crash. I hope. Who do you guys think it's gonna be? Because I think there's gonna be a new character on Wednesday, a week from now.
I'm hoping it's somebody without a sword. I want Emil, and if it's not Emil, somebody without a sword.
Master Chief. I don't know about that, Chief.
Oh no, you know who I want, bro? I want Ganon. I want Ganondorf, but I want the Ganon from Hyrule Warriors, the first one. Did you play that game?
No.
Where he had the long hair and the two broadswords and
Let me see.
he was schmoovin', bruh. Ganon from Hyrule Warriors has some shit. And if they put that nigga in Smash, I'm a Ganon main from day one.
Oh, he's from Twilight Princess. Yeah, this is Ganondorf
I
from
think
Twilight Princess.
from TP? Nah. The one from TP has short
Oh,
hair.
no, but he like it's his
The
other
one
form.
it's the Ganon with the long no, that's the Beast Ganon, but
Oh,
so like are you looking at Hyrule Warriors right now?
yeah, yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna try to see.
Phoenix Wright? How would that be hype? What would he
Phoenix,
do?
right.
What?
Oh wait, am I wrong? No. This is from Nah.
Oh, he's a mixture of Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time.
And OOT, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm like, wait, no, Ganon from TP had short hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like they let him keep it like his lion's hair esque like hair, and bro, he was a beast for lack of better words. And if they put that nigga Smash, it's gonna be hype.
Dang, Hannah talking about MVC.
I made him at Marvel's Capcom. Wait, who? Phoenix? Oh yeah, he was talking to these pedos like that fucking fingered.
And he should be in Smash because of everything that happened last year.
Shit. We put the Phoenix right to counterpick these pedophiles in the Smash community. Let's go. Tell him I said it. Clip that shit. Tell him I said it. That's fucking wild, bro.
So we got 10 minutes left, so let's keep it moving to the next one.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, is there a video game drought? I've been hearing about this from a lot of sources. I'm not gonna say who, but this streamer in particular. So I watch the doc almost every day.
You still watch the doc, bro?
Yeah, I watch the.
All right, go ahead.
What do you mean still? It's because I never got into him back then, but now I am. And that's all he says every single stream. He gets mad at Warzone and he just says that there's really no games out. And it made me think, like, what games are even coming out? Just Battlefield? Like, I know Nintendo, we have some, but it's way less than what we used to have.
Oh shit.
I got into the doc.
I don't watch Dunk. Yeah, he got too much drama around him. So. Is there a game drought? Man, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even really be playing games. Like
Yeah,
I
maybe
be
that's why.
telling myself I'm gonna stream some shit, and then I just don't. I bought Red Dead Redemption 2. I played it for like an hour. I ain't played it since. I played the Final Fantasy game for a few days. I beat like the first two factories. I wasn't liking it. Dropped it. I refused to play Valorant because Riot.
Nah.
I play COD. I play zombies, but not Warzone. Apex is popping. The Apex League is going on right now. I can't wait to finish watching that this Friday. TSM is winning. We're in first place, baby.
A lot of people are playing Knockout City right now.
I downloaded it, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm never in the mood to play it.
See, that's a myth, Head. I don't play Mario games. I don't even play games. I just play Smash.
It's a myth.
It's a myth. It's a rumor about me. Like I buy them. I don't even buy all the Mario games.
Remember that podcast where I said, "Well, we ain't buying no more Nintendo products."
And then what happened now? Everybody's talking about the new character at E3. Nobody cares anymore. I told you.
Bro, this shit is hard. Cause like I said, I already bought the battle pass. I'm getting my characters because I already paid for them. But like,
Cancel it.
nah,
You're supporting them.
No, it's already paid for. I don't have my Nintendo Online or whatever the fuck they call it anymore. But I've already paid for my characters. I'm getting those. But
I mean, it just.
I think like Nintendo, they had some banger titles that I either came out or are coming out that I want to play. Like Hyrule Warriors 2 came out. I want to play that. I haven't played Pokemon, the Switch Pokemon games.
Hmm.
I think they announced like a new Fire Emblem game
Hmm.
and Breath of the Wild 2. It's a bunch of Nintendo games that I want to buy, but I'm not doing it. Nintendo ain't getting my money.
They already have for years. So what's the point now? It doesn't matter.
They ain't getting no more. That's the point. They've already got and spent my money in the past. That's gone. Ain't no point in crying about it. But in the future, they ain't getting not a not a dime from Slaine until I feel like Nintendo understands that my dime is important to them.
They're not. You already know they're not. So why does it matter?
That's why they ain't getting no more of my money.
All right. If you can sleep at night, if it makes you help sleep at night,
Hey,
that's fine.
I sleep just fine.
So do I, and I buy. I still. I'm not.
I mean, I'm not saying. I'm saying you're gonna be restless because you buy Nintendo games. That's. I'm saying I'm not giving Nintendo no more of my money, and that's just what I'm doing. It's not meant to start no controversy or nothing. It's just act.
All right. Well, I hope. Well, I'm actually no. You're right. A lot of people were saying that. Oh, if you buy from Nintendo, like you're supporting a horrible company, blah blah blah. Don't do it. But you're saying just it's a personal thing. You're not gonna do it, but you're not telling other people to not do it, which is I respect that.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I'm not.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
number
Gary.
5, your team. What's up with this?
Yes, bud. TSM baby. Yo, TSM made some big moves this week, man. We 3-0 in league. We're number 1 in terms of points in the Apex competitive league. I think finals are this weekend, but right now we're in first place for our group. So our teams are smacking right now. And then I think like either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, Reginald announced that TSM actually partnered up with this FTX company for a $210 million deal.
Yeah,
And
that's
now
crazy.
they said they changed their name to TSM FTX. No one's ever gonna call them TSM FTX after like 2 weeks from now when
It's
it's
a
not
scam.
like, bro, no one cares. They're just TSM. Like 2 weeks from now, it's just gonna be TSM. Reggie is in his bag, bro. $210 million. Well, $210 million deal. And FTX, they work in crypto. So with crypto being pretty much the future of our money, they're only gonna grow. Like they're only gonna grow. This partnership for TSM means so much for TSM fans, for TSM, for gaming in general, for esports. It's a pretty big fucking contract, and your boys got it. So I'm flexing.
Yeah, they basically changed their whole name, their whole brand to TSM FTX, and I think like it's really good for esports in general. So I'm happy TSM did that. But I feel like FTX is the one losing here because I don't know, like you said, they're gonna forget about it in 2 weeks, and TSM already bagged the 210 million. So I don't know. Props to TSM. They really, it's a really good deal.
Big facts. I don't think they're losing though. I think being partnered with TSM is a really good move for them because before this, I had no idea who FTX was. So just the fact that they came to a $210 million deal lets me know that they got some kind of capital to back up their name. But I didn't know their name. So now that I'm a TSM fan, I know who their name and they got this money. They're only gonna grow. So like I said, even if we only say TSM FCX for 2 weeks, TSM they still have to they have their contracts. They're gonna run their ads. They're gonna do their promotions. For FTX. They have it on their jerseys and like a really visible location. Every time any TSM player does an interview, it's gonna be FTX in big bold letters right there on the camera. They're definitely gonna get the publicity from being attached to TSM, and that's only gonna help them, do better business. And better business being better than $210 million currently, I'm I'm down to see it.
No, yeah, it's a win-win. I think, but it's a much bigger win for TSM in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a much bigger win. Well, it's monetary.
I don't know because I feel like it's yeah. I know FTX now, but I'm not encouraged. I'm not motivated to buy crypto. It's like okay, cool.
But yeah, you're not motivated to buy crypto, but you're motivated to look up who FTX is,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
that's really all that they're after. because I said a curious Google search will ruin you. Like you will Google like FTX one time, well now you're getting ads, and now all of your YouTube ads are cryptocurrency, and you're on Google. Your Google histories, um, cryptocurrency. All of your little sideline browser ads are cryptocurrency. They coming. They getting their money. They getting their exposure. It's gonna be there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
So
so down for this, and I'm really hoping too that TSM doesn't have an exclusive contract with them, because if they end up like I said partnering up with more teams in esports, then um I think it'll be big for games less popular.
mhm,
Like right now, as I said, them being partnered with TSM, the main thing you think of is like the League of Legends scene, right?
yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, they're partnered with TSM, and every time Bjergsen is on the interview, but it's also like the TSM. We have an Apex team, we have Valorant, we have Overwatch. I believe we used to have a CS:GO team. We might still have a CS:GO team. It's just not the old one. Yeah, so CS:GO like expanding like all of these different esports, and they have FTX like supporting them and backing them with funding. I think it'll boost the repertoire of some of these lesser known esports, and so I'm all for esports scene having more money dumped into it, because more money means better production, better streams, better quality venues,
Hmm.
just better experiences. And the better my hobby experience can be, I'll put the money in myself.
That's true.
I will buy TSM FTX jerseys and wall posters and shit, Bjergsen cutouts. I will buy this shit if it means having better shit for esports.
And I hope more people are like you, or else we're not gonna grow as an esports organization or community. But nevertheless, I think that is all. That's 7:59 on the dot. So we gotta go. We gotta head out. Um,
Hey, 59, bro, my computer is 5 minutes late somehow.
it says it's 8 p.m. for me now.
Okay, yep, 8 p.m. Thank y'all for coming to the Slaine Show. It's been another great week. I'm gonna try to talk fast, but not too fast where you can't understand me. But we love y'all. We'll see y'all back here again next week. Assuming life don't throw another curveball at us, but if it don't, we gonna be here in the flesh talking more shit. Play Squash Strike, get better at 3 characters. Hey, Cruz, hit me up. I don't think I got plans this Sunday, so we're gonna play some Squash Strike. You're gonna body me with the ZSS, but once I get past ZSS, good luck.
All right, everybody,
All right,
have a
who we
good night.
raiding?
We're gonna raid my little
Raiding
brother.
Mini?
We're gonna raid Mini, yeah. So follow him
All
if you
right.
haven't. All right, later.
Let's play League.
Yeah.